Welcome to the Animal World TV, where nature tells its most honest stories. If you love wildlife documentaries, survival stories, and the hidden beauty of the natural world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Across the vast African savanna, where the sky meets the earth, a towering figure moves in silence. No roar, no chase, no violence. This is the giraffe, the tallest animal ever to walk the earth. Its elegant silhouette against the setting sun is a symbol of Africa, a living monument to the quiet grandeur of the wild. For centuries, this creature has drifted through the woodlands and open plains, a silent observer in a world of constant struggle. But its gentleness is not a sign of simplicity. It is the result of a perfectly crafted evolutionary journey, a masterpiece of adaptation that allows it to thrive where few others can. This is not just a story of height. It is a story of survival, of incredible biological engineering, and of a life lived on a different plane. Adult giraffes can reach breathtaking heights of 5 to 6 meters, making them the undisputed skyscrapers of the animal kingdom. Their weight, often exceeding 1,000 kilograms, provides a stable anchor for their incredible stature. This immense size is not for show. It is a fundamental tool for survival. Their long necks, the most defining feature, grant them exclusive access to the highest canopies of acacia and cumbridum trees. They feed on tender leaves and shoots that are far beyond the reach of other herbivores like zebras, wildebeest, and antelope. This dietary strategy means they face significantly less competition for food, a crucial advantage in the harsh, often unforgiving, savanna environment where resources can be scarce. This elevated lifestyle offers more than just a private buffet. From their towering vantage point, giraffes have a panoramic view of the surrounding landscape. Their large, dark eyes, protected by long, thick eyelashes, act as natural binoculars, allowing them to spot predators like lions from a great distance. This early warning system is vital for their safety and for the safety of other smaller animals that often graze nearby, trusting the giraffe's watchfulness. They are the sentinels of the savanna, their calm presence a signal of peace, their sudden tension a silent alarm that ripples through the plains. But in nature, every advantage comes with a cost. The very neck that gives the giraffe its dominance also presents a unique set of physiological challenges, a biological puzzle that evolution has solved with breathtaking ingenuity. Despite their extraordinary necks, which can measure over 2 meters long, giraffes have only 7 neck vertebrae, the same number as humans and almost all other mammals. The difference is not in the number of bones, but in their sheer size and specialized structure. Each individual vertebra can be over 25 centimeters long, connected by highly flexible ball and socket joints that allow for a wide range of motion. This remarkable anatomy, however, creates an immense circulatory problem. How to pump blood all the way up to the brain against the powerful pull of gravity? The answer lies in a heart that is a marvel of biological engineering. A giraffe's heart is a powerhouse, weighing up to 11 kilograms and measuring nearly 60 centimeters in length. It must generate blood pressure almost double that of a human to force blood up the long column of the neck to oxygenate the brain. To withstand this immense pressure, the walls of their arteries are incredibly thick and muscular. But what happens when a giraffe lowers its head to drink? A sudden rush of high-pressure blood to the brain would be catastrophic. Nature's solution is a complex network of valves and a special web of small blood vessels at the base of the brain, called the asterisk, redi mirabile asterisk. This system acts as a pressure regulator, absorbing the surge of blood when the head goes down and ensuring a steady flow when it rises again. This prevents the giraffe from fainting or suffering brain damage. Every sip of water is a moment of extreme vulnerability, a calculated risk where the giraffe must bow before nature, its magnificent adaptations working in perfect harmony to keep it alive. Giraffes spend most of their day, up to 75%, engaged in the slow, deliberate process of feeding. They move gracefully through the woodlands, their long, prehensile tongues expertly plucking leaves from between the sharp thorns of acacia trees. These gentle giants are ruminants, meaning they chew, swallow, partially digest their food, and then regurgitate it as cut to chew again. This efficient system allows them to extract the maximum amount of nutrients from their fibrous diet. They live in loose, fluid social structures known as towers or herds, with members coming and going freely. There is no strict hierarchy, but a quiet understanding governs their interactions as they drift across the savannah. Their lives are a pattern of quiet observation. From their elevated perspective, they watch the world unfold. They see the dust kicked up by a distant herd of elephants, the stealthy approach of a leopard, and the circling of vultures high above. They are the living watchtowers of their ecosystem. This constant vigilance extends even to their rest. Giraffes sleep very little, often for only a few minutes at a time, and rarely for more than a couple of hours in a single day. They usually sleep standing up, but on rare occasions, they will fold their legs and rest their head on their back for a deep but brief slumber. Even at rest, they remain alert, their large ears swiveling to catch the faintest sound. In the wild, where danger can emerge from any shadow, a single moment of carelessness can mean death. For a fully grown giraffe, the world holds few threats. Its immense size and powerful legs are a formidable defense. An adult giraffe is too large and dangerous for most predators to consider as prey. However, the story is different for their young. Giraffe calves are extremely vulnerable, especially during the first few weeks of life. Lions are their greatest threat, working in coordinated prides to separate a calf from its mother. Other predators, like hyenas and leopards, will also seize any opportunity to attack a newborn. When a mother and her calf are attacked, she does not panic. She does not flee. She stands her ground and fights back with lethal force. A giraffe's primary weapon is not its neck, but its long, powerful legs. It can kick with incredible speed and precision in any direction. A single way-lammed kick from a giraffe carries enough force to crush a lion's skull or shatter its spine, killing a predator. Instantly, the seemingly gentle giant transforms into a fierce protector, his placid nature giving way to a raw display of maternal fury. This powerful defense is a stark reminder that in the natural world, gentleness does not mean weakness. It is a calculated strategy, and when challenged, the giraffe is a warrior in its own right. Giraffes are creatures of profound silence. They rarely make sounds audible to the human ear. For years, scientists believed they were almost entirely mute. However, recent studies have revealed they may communicate using low-frequency hums, often at night. Though the purpose of these vocalizations remains a mystery, their primary language is one of quiet subtlety, a complex system of nonverbal cues. They communicate through body posture, the angle of their head, the flick of an ear, or the intensity of their gaze. A flick of the tail can signal irritation, while a lowered head might indicate submission. Within a herd, even the smallest motion can be a warning or a signal. A sudden stillness, a collective turn of heads in one direction, is a silent alarm that alerts the entire group to potential danger. Males, known as bulls, also engage in a unique ritual called necking. This can be a form of gentle sparring to establish dominance, where two bulls rub and lean their necks against each other. In more serious contests, these encounters can become violent, with the bulls swinging their powerful necks and heads like clubs, sometimes causing serious injury. Whether in combat or in quiet communion, silence is their language of survival, a sophisticated dialogue written in the movements of their towering forms against the African sky. A giraffe's life begins with a dramatic and perilous entry into the world. After a long gestation period of about 15 months, the mother gives birth standing up. The newborn calf enters the world by falling more than 1.5 meters to the hard ground. This abrupt landing is not an accident. It is a crucial part of the birthing process. The impact serves to sever the umbilical cord, clear the calf's airways, and jolt its system into action, stimulating its first breath. It is a harsh, shocking signal that its life in the wild has begun. From that very first moment, the race for survival is on. Within minutes of its jarring birth, the calf must struggle to its feet on long, wobbly legs. The mother will gently nudge and encourage it, knowing that her newborn is a prime target for predators. Within an hour, the calf must not only stand, but also learn to walk and even run. It needs to be mobile enough to keep up with the herd and to flee from danger. There is no grace, period. No time to be coddled. In nature, there is no time for weakness. This brutal beginning forges a creature that is resilient from its first breath, ready to face the challenges of life on the savannah. Giraffes are not warriors. They are not hunters. They are the watchers of the savannah, standing quietly between earth and sky, observing the world from above. Their existence is a testament to a different kind of strength. One rooted in awareness, adaptation, and a quiet dignity. They are an integral part of the African landscape, as iconic as the acacia trees they feed on and the vast plains they roam. To see a tower of giraffes moving silently across the horizon is to witness nature in its most serene and majestic state. You have just watched the story of giraffes on the Animal World TV. If this documentary moved you, please like, subscribe, and share our journey into the wild.